Hello everybody, this is the press conference reaction. Now in this video we'll be talking about Erik Ten Hag calling out Cristiano Ronaldo. We'll be talking about UGARTE full potential debut, as well as some other big Manchester United stories. So please do not forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. This is going to be some of the things we'll be talking about. Sorry the video delay, I do apologise again, but listen, let's see what happens. We've got some interesting updates as well on team news. So I'm just going to get straight into it. So on the team news for Saturday, Rasmus Højlund and Luke Shaw, they're progressing very well but not ready for this game. Surprise, surprise. Erik Ten Hag kind of did say as well they will be available after a couple of weeks after the international break to reassess their fitness. Listen, I think there'd be two huge boosts for Manchester United. Ultimately, they're not going to be in this game. There's not much we can really do about it. We're just going to have to get on with it, get stuck into it, and ultimately we're just going to have to wait for Højlund and Shaw to come back. I think Højlund's probably a bigger asset than Shaw because Højlund, for me, offers more, and I think Delo and Mazraoui done really well in the fullback positions. But they're not ready for this game, so no point really talking about it, if I'm honest with you. Manuel Ugarte debut now. He said, Manuel Ugarte, I think we've all seen he played for Uruguay. He returned this afternoon. He was the only player who returned today. All the players returned yesterday, so he is available for this game. Now, do I think he will start? No. After hearing that, he's available for this game. That's kind of the key thing. He returned yesterday. I mean, it's a huge time difference over in Uruguay. There's a lot of kind of factors lying on this Ugarte situation. Do I think he will start? No. Do I think he should start? Yes. He'll probably come on for the last half an hour. I mean, we don't have the midfield options are very slim. I said I'll start Collier in my preview over Casemiro. We don't have no McTominay. Eriksen in this game maybe, but could be a liability. I was hoping Ugarte could be fit. I mean, he will be in the squad, so it'd be a great opportunity to see maybe if he starts or even gets a couple of minutes or even gets some minutes. So this new Ugarte being available for the game is a huge positive. Will he start? I think no. I think Erik Ten Hag should start him though, because in course of this game, we can't really be affording to drop any more points and be making any more mistakes. Now the next thing, Cristiano Ronaldo comments. Let's talk about that. He said that United can't win the Premier League. He said this, if you read the article very well. He's far away in Saudi, far away from Manchester. Everyone can have an opinion. It's okay. Listen, Ronaldo, club legend, one of the best players, my favourite footballer in the world. I've always said that. Listen, his second time at United was kind of stunted and ultimately wasn't really the best. It kind of ended sourly with the manager and stuff. So ultimately, probably was not going to have the best thing to say about Ten Hag. But yeah, Ten Hag said it well. Listen, Ronaldo, he can have his opinion. Loads of people have their opinions on Ten Hag, but they just won't get voiced as much as Cristiano Ronaldo's does. And ultimately, that's a huge issue. Listen, I think he's very right though. I don't think we can win the league right now, and I don't think we can do it in the next 2 years, and that is a huge disappointment. I'm hoping we can and do something magical, but the likelihood is probably not, and that is a huge disappointment. He said on the outside noise, if that affects anything, he said it doesn't impact me. I know the process where we are, what we have to do, where we are going. On criticism, he said we'll do our best to win every game. We will see where we are in May. I know in the process where we are and we have to do, where we are going. I've said that before. We are still in a transition period. And that's absolutely correct. United are still in a big old kind of transition sort of thing. We know, I personally can't see where we're going. I think there's still a lot of tweaks and a lot of issues in Erik Ten Hag's kind of ability and performances at Manchester United. I think some of the games have been very questionable. We haven't looked our true selves in some games. And ultimately for me, that's down to Erik Ten Hag to do. We're in year 3. Listen, we won trophies and that's fantastic, but I don't think we've quite seen enough. Look at this start to the season, losing 2 of our first 3 games. And listen, I hate losing, but if we can see we're playing well football, playing good football, the patterns in there, the kind of links of play, the line, everyone's communicating, positions are fantastic. Yes, we've got injuries, and that's not really an excuse. I'll talk about excuses. Ten Hag talked about that in a moment. We don't really see a real identity about Manchester United, and that should be a huge concern when you're managing the biggest football club in the world. And the fact that we can't really see that vision, I'm sure Erik Ten Hag can, but I think a lot has to change if we want to go on and win the Premier League. And we know Omar Barada, Dan Ashworth fully back Ten Hag. That's fair enough. I back Ten Hag, but I just can't really see where it's going at the moment, and hopefully that can change. Now, he said on excuses, we know we have to win every game. I know that. The team knows that. And it doesn't matter who is available. We focus on every game and approach it with the mindset we have to win. He said, if the club is going in the right direction, when you see scores, no one is happy. But the players have a very good sense of the process and the quality of the process. I agree with, obviously, him, Delo, who's, I think, did a separate interview. But listen, what this process is ultimately going to be Premier League, Champions League. That should be the end goal. And that is the biggest, they are the biggest trophies, biggest accolades you can win in kind of club football. United, for me, we're far away. You look at Arsenal, City, Real Madrid in Champions League, what they do. We're very far away from that. And ultimately, it is a process. It's not going to be kind of an easy process. It's not going to be a quick process. But I think if you keep sticking with the manager, the thing is now, if we sack Ten Hag, which I'm not saying should happen, and I don't think it will happen, we start that whole process, the 3-year process again, and it's just another boring old cycle. So I think we've got to trust this manager and hope he can really deliver the goods. I mean, 2 trophies so far is a real positive. Now, the next thing, Erik Ten Hag, when you analyse all the games so far, we're in a good direction. But also, what is normally in a transition period and when we're building this team, that we have to step it up. We have good characters, good team spirit, and now it's about getting patterns and routines in. And once we do that, everyone sees the quality we have. So listen, yeah, that's kind of the final bit. We know we have good players. It's just about getting that consistency, the fluidity, and the kind of chemistry in that team. We know, listen, we've got a goalkeeper who was one of the best in the Champions League final just 2 seasons ago now. I think it was, or maybe 2 seasons ago. We've got Listen to Low, a very good right back. I'm not going to list the whole team, but De Ligt, multiple league winners in different countries. Martinez, Copa America winner. Casemiro, yes, he's a liability, but 5-time Champions League winner. Like, we've got a lot of serial winners in this team, and we know we have the quality of players to do this. It's just about, can United deliver? Now, Erik Ten Hag finished with saying, if Southampton is a must-win game, we have to win every game. Listen, it is a must-win game, but he's not going to say no, it's not. Obviously, it is a must-win game, and United must do that. Sitting 14th in the league, United shouldn't be anywhere near there. So I think it's a game we will win. I think Southampton, with all due respect to them, they are a decent side. But I think United have better quality and ultimately better players than them. So listen, let me know your thoughts. This has been a quick press conference kind of run through. Let me know your thoughts. Tomorrow we'll be doing the 5 things to expect, as always, and then it's big game day on Saturday. I can't wait. I can't wait to see Manchester United back into the thick of things. It's been so long since that Liverpool game. It feels like months, I'll be honest. But listen, let's see what happens. Erik Ten Hag talked about interesting things. I mean, the big kind of takeaways is UGARTE will be available and is in the squad. Rasmus Højlund and Luke Shaw not quite available. Obviously, Leno Euro, he didn't give any update on him. So listen, let's honestly see what happens. Let me know your thoughts. Will United win the Southampton game? I think we will, as I said. But yeah, some interesting things talked about as well. The Ronaldo comments and also the club going in the right direction. Some things as well. I think it's always interesting to see a Ten Hag press conference, kind of see what he has to say. Sometimes he does kind of go a bit berserk in his press conference. But listen, I think this one was a very good one. I think ultimately it's about going into the Southampton game after the international break with a bit of confidence. Maybe Xerxes and De Ligt started, maybe get some goals, get some chemistry, and ultimately just get the Man United back and just see us playing some good football. Hopefully we can do that. Let me know your thoughts. I hope you did enjoy this video. This has been the press conference reaction. Stay tuned for more videos coming up, because we will keep you up to date with everything that goes on for Manchester United. And yeah, we'll be back with a news video, maybe on, actually no, it's going to be a busy couple of days. We've got 5 things to expect, but I'll keep you up to date on the channel. Thank you for watching. Hope you did enjoy. And yeah, stay tuned, subscribe. Peace.